open season.
What's going on, guys? It's D Ben. I hope y'all having a blessed day today, and welcome out to the movement. So just when I think that the Ja Morant saga is about to come to a close, a new report emerges. Now, either someone's out there trying to get Ja, or Ja's out there trying to get himself. But wait, the organization, the Memphis Grizzlies, have been telling Ja, slow down with your activities. Head coach Taylor Jenkins had this to say: "We have had conversations in the past trying to guide him and help him continue to evolve as a person and a player. Obviously, this came to a head the other day, so we put this process into action." So what is it really? Now, the latest report brought to us by TMZ alleges the following. Ja's little sister, Tania, was at her high school in Tennessee, Houston High School. She was attending a volleyball game when she got into a spat with another student. They both started calling each other B, this time the third. Little sis calls Ja, she tells her all about it, and bam! Just like the mall incident, Ja and his crew pulled up to Houston High School. Though it's not just Ja and his crew, this is a family business. Shoot, the whole family pulls up. I mean, moms, pops, even baby sis pulls up. Ja family's like, we took this issue personally. So the gang goes on to confront the student, minus the father, and I'm assuming baby sis as well, because I don't think she wants to be mixing all of that. Mom breaks the silence and is like, which one of y'all called her B? And then police officers say, you can't go and confront the students. And while this is happening, Ja and one of his companions slid past officers to try and find the students. And obviously, it's Houston High School, there's a lot of kids, they want to take Ja's picture, right? But before a kid had a chance to do so, Ja's companion taps the phone out of his hands and then goes on to say, I don't care about none of that, I'll beat y'all, you know what. On top of that, a witness said that that same companion was about to pull up a measuring tape, a gun, but police said they didn't see such thing. There you go with another incident featuring NBA shooting guard Ja Morant. With that, all his extracurricular activities are seriously starting to cost him, and I mean literally. I had mentioned in my other video that he had a big endorsement deal with Powerade, the first athlete partnership in over 5 years. That's a big deal. And after flashing a gun in his IG live at a strip club in Colorado, and may I add, he attended this club after losing to the Denver Nuggets. So while his teammates had to attend post-game interviews, Ja was like, I have post-games obligation that I need to attend elsewhere. Anyways, getting back to Powerade, they removed their ads and commercial featuring Ja Morant, and he's nowhere to be found on their website. This also got me thinking about the other endorsement that he had, the one with Nike. Surely they don't want all this bad press with Ja Morant, right? I stand corrected. Yeah, they do. So wait, let me get this right. So you guys are supporting Ja Morant amidst the controversy surrounding his gangster behavior, while you were the same people that were quick, didn't even blink when it came time to terminate Kyrie Irving's contract because of a link he posted with no comments. Where was the controversy there? Why didn't you support Kyrie Irving? I think I know why. It's actually pretty simple. Nike loves hip-hop. They love rap music, as does the NBA. That's why they had no problem with Ja. He was following the script. He was well within his rights. Although Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, was not following the script. He spoke the truth, and that is forbidden. They were like, you should know better than to shine a light on a matter that should remain obscure. So you will shut up whether you like it or not. And this public evisceration will serve as your punishment. And whoever is out there will see you, and you will be the example for anyone out there trying to cross us.
Y'all saw what's going on. Yeah, come on, man. We don't even have to go into 12ski. We don't even have to go into that. We don't have to go into that because 12ski's not the only person that's dealt with real life circumstances. He's not the only one. And he won't be the only one. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand and make sure that I'm there for my family and my friends. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we regret. But somehow when you're a celebrity and you're famous, you're underneath different rules.
I'm not surprised that Kyrie Irving expressed those sentiments. It makes sense. He's always been about humanizing athletes, especially when he went through the injustice that he faced. Despite all this, Kyrie Irving is wrong, and here's why. How many incidents has Ja been involved in? Quite a few, right? So at that point, it no longer is a mistake. Instead, it becomes a choice. I'd say that's pretty obvious, right? But not to former players like Paul Pierce and Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway says, we need to understand. He's young. He's human. In fact, he's only 23 years old. While Paul Pierce says, I don't care what y'all say about Ja. I carried a gun after I was stabbed. Y'all don't know what he's going through. Everyone got something to say until you really know what is really going on in someone's life. When you're black and rich, you're a target, period. Paul Pierce, I hope you're not comparing you carrying that gun after getting stabbed and Ja Morant just flashing it in his IG live in a club. Like, come on, those are two different things. I know you understand that. So I'm sick and tired of hearing this. You don't know what he's going through. He's young. We all make mistakes. He's a young black man. Like, I don't need to understand what he's going through to know that that type of behavior ain't it. Now, let me give you a perfect example. Andrew Wiggins of the Golden State Warriors has missed the last month because he's dealing with personal matter. So you know what he did? Told the organization, hey, I need to step away. I need to go take care of this with my family. I'll be back when I'm ready. Like, that's reasonable. That's what a professional athlete does, or a human being for that matter. Like, take a listen to what his head coach has to say. We're giving him his space as he deals with something that's way more important than a game. If he's able to come back, then that would be great. And if not, then that's the case. Whatever happens, we'll handle it accordingly. His teammate Stephen Curry said, friend to friend, teammate to teammate, sending him support. Tough situation with him being away for so long, but necessary. Life is bigger than basketball. Whatever him and his family are going through, that's all that matters. Whenever he's ready to come back, I'm sure he will. That's how he's built in terms of being available. I know he's missing the vibe and being with us, and we miss him too. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving didn't receive the same sympathy. We were quick to judge him. We were quick to write our own narratives. There was no, we don't know what he's going through. He's only human. He's young. Everyone makes mistakes. Nah, there was none of that. But why is that? Why isn't Kyrie Irving getting the same benefit of the doubt as Ja Morant is? I know why. Because Kyrie Irving is a truth teller, and Ja Morant, he's just following the script, so whatever he does is excusable, right? And that is the problem, because we're allowing these athletes to worship these hip-hop artists. Although Paul Pierce went out to kind of excuse Ja for his behavior, right? Because he was a black man and we don't know what he's going through, he did point out an excellent point when it comes to worshiping these rappers. Take a listen. While we glorify and normalize all the rappers who do it and get paid from waving guns in rap videos making millions. Now finally, before I end this video, I need to talk about Gilbert Arenas' post on Ja Morant, let's call it experience at the strip club in Colorado. So basically, Ja Morant will say had a VIP experience at the club by one of the co-workers, right? Let's say Ja felt pretty satisfied about his experience and left a donation of $50,000 spread across the floor. Like, I mean, he left no spot untouched. Like, I thought I was good at brooming the floor, but even till this day, I still leave some spots open. But this guy, I'm gonna make sure it's completely covered. So let's hear Gilbert's take on this experience that Ja had at the club. And all the media outlets apologized to Ja Morant for the smear campaign they did by calling him a thug. This family man, hero, role model, franchise player, future face of the league, and now philanthropist, he is shown here donating his money and time to a local historic place called Shotgun Willie's that houses misguided females of the community due to the lack of funding from the city. The building AC was not working at the time, which is why Morant's shirt was seen off in this picture. The $50,000 donation that Mr. Morant provided had one of the local community women so excited she jumped on Mr. Morant without his consent. As you can see, he has not touched the woman nor enjoying what was going on. As far from Mr. Morant's live video, due to the large amount of currency displayed on the ground. A local Denverite attempted to rob this historical place, and Mr. Morant courageously put his life in harm's way and disarmed the bandit. Mr. Morant showed great heroism. The mayor of Denver, Michael B. Hancock, dropped the investigation against Mr. Morant and now was thinking about giving him the key to the city for his bravery that night. Can't wait to see Mr. Morant back on the floor. All heroes don't wear capes, but Mr. Morant does. Like, man, when I read that, man, I couldn't help myself, man. Gilbert Arenas is a goofball. But that was funny, though. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment. Deep and out.